So this guy asks, he said, quote tweet 2 decks that desperately need new support. Now that could be a lot of decks. A lot of decks need new support. As I said, Bujin, they need new support. They could be very good. Karakuri, they need new support. Even though they got new support in 2020 and 2021, both of those decks got new support. It's just not enough. They could easily be really good if they got like a structure deck. Just like Trap Tricks. I think Trap Tricks is another deck. Well, Trap Tricks, they got like multiple different cards that made them good. Like the Link Monster. They got a couple of like main deck monsters that made them good. And then they got the structure deck, which like tied it all together. But let's go through what I said first. I said both Cosmos and X-Sabers are very popular in their time periods and have yet to receive any relevant support outside their eras. I think this is very valid. X-Sabers, the latest new card, X-Saber is a spell card from like 2014. Saber Reflection. When was this card printed? Yeah, this card, Saber Reflection, came out in Invasion... Oh, wait, this card is pretty new. I think it was from 2014, but it got imported into Invasion Vengeance. It came out in like the OCG in 2014, maybe 2013, like late 2013. Because I remember being in Zexal era. But this card, this is the last X-Saber card, and it's not even that great. It's a battle phase effect, which is not great. Even in like 2016 Sanders, or 2014, this card wasn't like really that insane. In another deck that needs support is Cosmo. Now, Cosmo doesn't need that much support to be good. Cosmo, to be fair, there's a lot of really good Cosmo cards. Dart Destroyer is obviously really insane. Slip Rider, really insane. Tin Can, probably the best Cosmo card, besides like Dart Destroyer. Dark Lady, really good card. Field Spell, still really good. Cosmojo, really good. Strawman, really good. All of these cards are like pretty good. Yosenju is like another like deck. Yosenju's also got support in Chaos Impact. That is true. They got the new Sabu. Sabu is the Pendulum Searcher. Pretty sure it was Chaos Impact. It was either that or Rising Rampage. It was one of those sets. But yeah, Cosmo has not received any support at all. This is all the support they have ever gotten. And that was the first few waves of support. They haven't got a new card since like 2016. I'm not sure. Maybe they just can't make more Cosmo support for some reason, and I'm just not getting it. But yeah, that's a good example of like 2 decks that just need new support, and they just don't have it. Let's see what else they say. What are some decks? So he started off with Royd, which I agree. Royds they have some decent cards. Royds are definitely pretty solid. Ancient Gears is always going to be like some gimmicky OTK deck, so I don't know. I'm not against it though. ABC, I don't think ABC really needs support. I just think ABC just has a gimmick and it's not great. Maybe they need a Link one. I don't know. TG, I don't know what they should do with TG. Magic-Key? Magic-Key is not terrible. Dark Lord. Dark Lord is another deck that's like super close to being meta. Or not meta, but like a decent like rogue deck at like best. Their artwork is really cool. They also did get new support in 2020. I think in Rise of the Duelist. They got the new Trap. They got the Fusion. Like a couple of main deck monsters. Like Nurgle and the other like 2 level 4s. But it's just not enough. I think the support wasn't great enough. To be honest. The support didn't boost the consistency all that much. Indulge is the only one that boosted support. They could have done way better with the new support, to be honest. It could have been a solid road deck, but the support wasn't great. So who knows? Gold Pride? Oh, well, Gold Pride is definitely getting no support. I don't think that's... Melodious? I agree. Melodious is definitely a deck that hasn't had support since the era was over of Arc V. I guess they got the Link Monster. Yes, the Link Monster is very good. I agree. Composer is a good card. I think this card is really good. But like all these other cards that don't really do anything. And also a lot of their spawn child cards, they conflict with each other. Madolche is like way too new. Madolche is like fine. They topped in tier format. They topped in tier 0, the best deck of all time tier. Madolche's top with like Ishizu cards. I'm pretty sure. Herman Hansen, I'm pretty sure he played a Madolche deck with like Shifter and stuff like that. This deck is fine. Crusader is not terrible. It's just a gimmicky like OTK deck at the end of the day. And I don't think the gimmick works. So maybe they do need more support. Maybe they need their own kaiju. Maybe. I don't think they really do need any more support. Crystron, they do need more support. I mean, Halko Fibrax was I miss Hulk Fibrax for a lot of reasons. I think the tag out effect was way more cool than the Hulk special summon a tuner going to like these crazy combos. I think they should make another Link monster like that. Hot take? Who's gonna summon Formula Synchron or TG Wonder Magician or like any of these other synchro tuners? Crystron Quandrax. Like, I think that was the cool effect about Hulk Fibrax, because then you can go into like cool synchros like Satellite Warrior or like Baron the Floor. Troll Despair. Kogai Meru, 100% agree. I love this deck. Fable did just get support. I don't think it's great. I think it's just a flaw with Fable just being bad. Rather than like... Fable is just like Synchro Dark World, but like even worse. I don't know what you would do with Fable, but Kogai Meru, I don't know how you would make this deck good. Because they have a super huge flaw in that they need the Iron Core card. Maybe you just don't make the new support revolve around Iron Core. And then have like the bad ones require it. Gem Knights just got support. And also Mechlor's also got new support as well. They're just bad. They're just kind of unfixable at that point. Skull Servants is a cool deck. They did just get recent support. I think it's called something Bacon. Yeah, White Baking. So this is like the new one. I don't know how good it is. It seems good. But I think they can make like a structure deck of like Skull Servants. And it could be like decent, I guess. It's just another gimmicky deck. Dragon Maids, I don't think Dragon Maids need new support. I think their support is honestly maybe like 1 or 2 cards maybe. Thunder Dragons, they need Colossus, that's all. Armed Dragon, Red Eyes, both of these decks got new support. I don't know how you're going to top Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. But I don't know. Red Eyes just... I don't know why they made Red Eyes Fusion so bad for the deck. They could have just locked you into Red Eyes monsters. How could that even be bad? I don't know, man. Armed Dragon just got support and it's just not great. Facts, 100%. Yugioh is a deck stuck in 2014 style, but it's a combo deck. Yugioh could easily be a good rank 4 spam deck. Kind of like how Satella Knights are now. But it's just, they're too slow. Like Yugioh Armor. Who's setting Yugioh Armor set 4 pass in like 2023? Just nobody. 2013, 10 years ago, yeah. But like, who's setting Yugioh Gear in passing in the year 2023? Nobody. Yeah, Yugioh will get support soon. I guess technically because they did get a structure deck. But yeah, Yugioh could be like, I don't think it would be like meta, but I think Yugioh definitely deserves more support. Magnet Warrior and Gem Knights, a lot of people saying Gem Knight. Vampires, they just got support. I think the Vampire support could have been a little bit better. Vendreads, I don't know, they just didn't do great with the support. Gladiator Beast, Gladiator Beast could be decent with like another like wave of support. Or like 1 or 2 cards. It's not a terrible deck right now. Like they have Test Panther. They have the Fusion that negates. They have obviously the old Fusion, Heraclinos. Like, I mean, they have like a decent game plan. I don't know. Maybe they can use like a few waves of support. The Thunder Family. That's a term I haven't heard since like 2014 or something like that. Hunder. I don't know. It's just like an old deck from like 2014. I don't know how you would ever make this deck like great. It's just a deck stuck in 2014. I don't know. Do not know. No. Gimmick Puppies, they just got support like recently. I don't know how you make Gimmick Puppies good at all. Maybe they just need Disruption because they have extenders. They just need Disruption. Like a lot of these decks, they just need Disruption. Ritual Beast? Ritual Beast does need support. Nephis is not terrible. I think Nephis can get more support and it'd be decent. Mayakashi, someone says Mayakashi. Mayakashi is like a few cards away from being decent. Ritual Beast 100% could be a really good deck if it just got another wave of support. That was like pretty good. This was a combo deck back in 2015. It was competing with Necros, like somewhat. It wasn't like great, but like Ritual Beast, it was the next step into the evolution of combo deck. It was insane, but like it's just not great. It doesn't set up much. It sets up like a pop, like multiple pops, that's it. Which I guess is like prank kids, so I don't know. That's a slippery slope. If you give them a Link 1, and then like every single Ritual Beast turns into like a 1-card combo, it's just prank kids 2.0. I don't think people would like. Which I think more people would like Ritual Beast, because it's a fan favorite deck, and prank kids is like some random deck, which I think is like very biased, by the way, because I hate Ritual Beast. But that's also biased. But I don't think people would like it, because if the general consensus is that 1-card combo decks are very bad for the game, especially if a deck that can set up a 20-turn combo, I don't think you want to make Ritual Beast good. Like, you do not want to make Ritual Beast good at all. It's either it's bad or it turns into Prank Kids 2.0. So I don't know what they would do with that. Symphonics are, I think their support is good enough. Maybe they need 1 or 2 more cards. They got new support, obviously, in Daifa. And I think the support is really good. I just think they need a format. Like, they need, like, a format where they can just be good, or, like, a new engine to play with a deck. I don't know. I think the support is good enough. Aroe Mages? I don't know how you would fix Aroe Mages. They're kind of just bad. If you want to play Aroe Mages, just play Rika. Why are you not playing Rika? Just play Rika. But I guess you just want to play Aroe Mages? I don't know. I think if you want Aroe Mage support, just play Rika. Gusto and Yubel. I think Yubel support is probably coming in the near future. Probably in the Phantom Nightmare set or whatever it's called. The new OCG set. Umbra Horror is another like deck that's stuck in 2014. I don't know how you'd fix this deck. Who thinks of fucking Umbra Horror? Who are like how do we have 5 random Umbra Horror fans that are just like, I love the anime, I want Umbra Horror support? Dynamis could get new support. Cleafort, I don't think anybody wants new Cleafort support. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anybody wants Cleafort. Just becomes a skill drain floodgate deck. I don't know how you would ever make it not a floodgate deck. Same thing with like Dynamis somewhat as well, because like the Dynamis don't do anything, so you have to like turn it into like a trap deck or like a hand trap deck, and most likely it's gonna be like a control deck. Furhire does not need support. They just got new support. I guess they could get like 1 or 2 more cards. Trickstar, they don't need new support. Their gimmick just sucks. I have to be honest. Their gimmick just sucks. Give me Super Quantum Circular. I agree. Konami, where's the black layer? You made white layer, but not black layer? Come on. Come on. Konami has to be racist. I'm not even. No, I'm joking. But like, where's black layer? Where is the black Super Quantum? And Heroics literally just got support like a couple of months ago, I'm pretty sure. Odd Eyes don't really need support. They just need to get good, I guess. Trimid, they also just got new support in Daifu, I think. Or some new set. I just think Trimid is just, I don't know. They need like a whole new wave support to make them better. Need I say more? 6 Samurais, they don't need support. They just need to stop being bad, lol. Like, how many waves of support you want for 6 Samurai? And Jirak, I don't even know how you fix Jirak. Like, Jirak is just a terrible deck. None of their cards are like dated at all. I'm pretty sure like literally every single Jirak is just terrible. I don't know how you make any of those cards good. I think the moral of the story is just some of these decks are just outdated. Or just like they're just missing 1 or 2 cards. Like Super Quantums is missing like 1 or 2 cards. If you see Furhire was the deck, all it was missing 2 to 3 cards. The deck suddenly became a meta deck. It's a tier 1 deck. All it was missing was what? Falgo, Donner, and the Rex. So like all of these decks, all they need is either a structure deck or they need to be revamped entirely.